Fitzgerald then taking the trophy.
Yeah, 3 cheers, gentlemen, for Kildare, but Ronan Carlin and Colm O'Rourke. For Mick O'Dwyer, it's fantastic. But this is about Laois today. I mean, what a scene. A scene we've never seen, obviously, on the Sunday game or live television before.
Yeah, I suppose it's nearly the end of the Second World War since Laois won in Croke Park, and it's a marvellous day. It's great to see it. Every county, I always say this, every county nearly deserves one big day. It's fantastic. There's nothing in this country that can unify the people of any county quite like a GAA team. And there we have Laois having their day in Croke Park. Probably some of those people thought they'd never get to stand in Croke Park and watch their presentation. And woe betide any steward who would try to keep them off it. I think it's great that they got out there for this. And it was a marvellous game. Fantastic entertainment. Great for Mick O'Dwyer. Was it Napoleon who said, give me a lucky general any day? It doesn't matter how good he was, And Mick has been good, but he's also been lucky because Kildare were just as good as Laois today. They were very, very brave and very strong and kept coming back. I was hoping for a draw, I must say, because I think that it was just fantastic entertainment and fair credit to both sets of players.
Ronan Carlin, you experienced this kind of feeling when Cavan won the Ulster Championship, of course, in 1997, and you know what this means, that kind of swell of emotion. I suppose in some ways, sort of you, Colm, because Meath were down for a couple of years before they came back again. That kind of swell of emotion that builds up in a county after this.
Absolutely. It's probably a couple of moments in the lifetime of many of a Laois person there. It was great to see them back on the field. It was nice to see the presentation in the stand because it allows the Laois public, I suppose, mix with the players and get involved. I know myself, after we won, I struggled nearly to get to the stand. I was so tired. Yeah. So sometimes you would feel for the players, but I think it's great to see thousands and thousands of Laois supporters on the field. I think looking at the game itself, possibly Kildare played the better football throughout the hour, but it really, I suppose, that's irrelevant now. It's Laois's day, and
Kildare are very much not gone out of the championship just yet, but there'll be some crack down the Naas dual carriageway this evening to Monasterevin and places like that, Colm.
Yes, absolutely, and I suppose, Laois have made a huge contribution to football. Even in my time, they always had fairly good teams, just never able to make the breakthrough. Those minor teams came along. They, now have formed the basis. And the one thing you have to say about them, and you say the same thing about every team under Mick, they play great football. And it's an amazing thing that 3 fellas were sent off in what was a very clean sporting game. But both sides are totally intent on playing good quality open football. And Laois have done that under O'Dwyer. Attack, 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 and play it hard and fair all the time.
But no doubt about it, from what we saw of Kildare today, he taught Kildare well too down through the years. I thought they were marvellous today as well.
They certainly were, and it was a pity that there nearly had to be a loser because Kildare just swarmed forward, even with a man down with sort of 10-15 minutes to go and 6 points behind. They never give up. And I thought the likes of Tig Fennan and John Doyle, who were just off cue a little bit with their shooting, were tremendously brave in the way that they kept going at the game and kept going. Brought on Len Ryan there, what a marvellous servant for Kildare football. And he steadied the ship. Brian Lacey went into full back, got to grips a bit, even though Ian Fitzgerald made a huge contribution to Laois as well. And just when we thought we might get the draw, the whole thing turned again, and a few marvellous points from play by Laois swung the tide in their favour.
OK, so as I said, Kildare into the qualifiers next weekend. The only thing from their point of view, I suppose, now, Ronan, is the fact that they have sendings off and things like that to deal with. They have the fatigue of being involved in such a high emotive game here today. But as I said, that game is going to be interesting as well next Saturday.
Yeah, when you look at Down's defeat today, you would think that they'll find it extremely difficult. I think Kildare will take an awful lot of positives out of that game today. They were absolutely fantastic. A couple of things went wrong at wrong times. There was a decision by Seamus, the referee, there with around 5 minutes to go that led to a Laois point that was their first, to put them 1 up. Or I think it possibly might have been 2 up. But you would have to hand it to Kildare. They were fantastic today. Pádraig Nolan, I suppose, hasn't been mentioned. He had every player nearly performing at their best. Some players possibly played a bit below par, but the players who played below par emptied the tank, and that's all you can really ask. Sure. Looking at Mick, we just commented earlier that 2 of the 3 points that actually won the game were from substitutes, so you'd have to hand it to Mick as well. It was a fantastic, entertaining second half, particularly.
Well, I think we can definitely say at this stage, congratulations to both teams, but it is, of course, Laois who go home with the Leinster Cup.
Good ball intended there for Gary Kavanagh. Useful scorer, Gary Kavanagh. He's in the clear. And he fists it high and over. First attack produces the first point of the match in this final. And it's Gary Kavanagh from Stradvalley who gets it. playing today in his 9th championship match. A lot of the time he's come off the bench as a sub, but he starts today and he's started very positively. Nicely cut out here. Joe Higgins setting them off once again, going down under the weight of the challenges. Tom Kelly. And Alan Barry has got a red card and he's off. A second offence and he's off after 3 minutes and 42 seconds. Kildare badly struck by injuries to begin with, having lost Rainbow Dermot early as well. Carol Ennis, and now sent off is Alan Barry. Mackenzie Smith. They look once again to Tyke Finnan. Can he get them motoring? They need a score just to settle. The game needs a Kildare score. Torrick Clancy has it instead. Very steady player. Towards Fitzgerald. That's a great ball. Good catch. Nice layoff. MacDonald coming in, and Bino has done it again. It's a great display by Laois in this Leinster final. Patrick Murray. Finnan getting inside. Joe Higgins cover. Tyke Finnan, they need a goal. Higgins does well, but Finnan has it again, and he's put it wide. An explosive shot at the end of it. He had a goal chance. He was going for it.
That was a terrific chance here. Jerry does all the right things. Almost dispossessed. Turns back onto his favourite left. This has to be a goal, and he just flashes it wide of the post.
Meanwhile, Stuart Mackenzie Smith in his Leinster final debut has put it over. It's taken 15 minutes. Kildare get a point. They're only 4 behind. Chasing the game from the very outset. 14 men. Kildare finally get some comfort and something to build on. David Lyons right now is being marked by Damien Delaney, or put it the other way around if you want to. Tyke Finnan chasing here, skipping it ahead. He was fouled by Kevin Fitzpatrick. And the referee might call Fitzpatrick across just to have a little word or two about that. The notebook is out. I know Seamus McCormack will have made the other decision after 3 minutes and 42 seconds regarding Alan Barry. In all sincerity and honesty, it's what he saw, and it's another red.
He had already sent off Barry. I couldn't for the life of me see how that's a red card offence.
Well, whatever about the other one, whether the referee saw it clearly or not, and I don't know. That time the referee had a very good view of it, and quite honestly, that is not a sending off offence. Inside towards Ian Fitzgerald. Once again, Bino MacDonald. Fitzgerald kicking well, looking confident, great accuracy. Killian Brennan. Down into the corner here towards Tyke Finnan. Nice pass across towards Patrick Murray. Murray going for it himself. Neat turn. Second point for Patrick Murray. The first from play. Kildare going stride for stride with Laois. And there's now only 2 points in it. Second half underway, 2 between them. It's Laois 8 points, Kildare 6. And Colin Parkinson is up, but meanwhile coming through is Bino MacDonald. 10 seconds of the second half gone. What a start. They blitzed Kildare at the start of the first half. They're following suit at the beginning of the second 35. What a ball inside here to Bino. Kept his eyes on it all the way. Never broke stride and belted it in. That's a wonderful goal by Bino. His 4th ever match in championship football. What a beginning. Down towards the target man, Stuart Mackenzie Smith, but well away from the danger zone. Comes out towards Torrick Clancy. Oh, missed there by Mackenzie Smith. Made a good but despairing dive to try and get that one. And it's belted clear out of danger by Derek Rooney. Back down to Bino MacDonald. MacDonald 2 against 3. It's still MacDonald has a loose man outside. Chance to finish it off here. What an explosive goal, and it's Ross Mullally. 10.5 minutes into the second half. A second goal for Laois. A first for Ross Mullally. Two wonderful attacks.
Oh, Gerard, look at that pass.
Finishes.
Magnificent. Great finish.
Clancy again, they're 0-1-2, but it's Colin Parkins who's come to forage this time. Intended for Clancy, picked up by Mick Wright. Good vigilance for Wright to play it away here to Ronan Sweeney. It's the player down on the deck. That's Mick Lawler. Play continues. Patrick Murray knocking it ahead invitingly for Tyke Fennan. Bit of work to do still. Aimed inside towards Brennan, the substitute. That's Porrick Brennan on the turn, and he hits it sweetly and over. Sympathetic applause for the substitute from Sarsfields. His first point since coming on, but anxious to make a major contribution. There's only 5 in it. The referee talking to Michael Collins, the linesman on this near side for the second half. And this is what it's for, we believe. Oh, that's Mick Wright.
Yeah, if he catches him here, Jerry, he's already been booked, so he is in huge trouble now, I'm afraid.
Mick Wright's been called aside. He's had a yellow already. It's a second one. That's red. 13 players now left on the field for Kildare. 17.5 minutes into the second half. A third red. Glenn Ryan once again. Into space. A lot of gaps now appearing. It's won well by Ronan Sweeney, taking it over the head of Joe Higgins. Back towards Sweeney again. They need another point here. There's support with Fennan coming through. Stopped by Clancy. Runs through again. An opportunity for Murray, and it's going to be a penalty. A penalty for Kildare. Patrick Murray was taken down after a sweeping movement from one end of the field to the other. It's Fergal Byron against Ronan Sweeney. This to tie up the game. 25.5 minutes into the second half. About 10 to go. Sweeney leveling it up. The teams are level for the first time in the 116 Leinster football final. Kildare won 12, Laois 2-9. It's a fascinating contest. The goalkeeper tipped it up onto the underside of the bar, and it came down over the line. This is Barry Brennan. Brennan on the end line. Does he know where he's going? Back towards Parkinson. Kildare with a man on the ground. Their full back, Lions. Still the pressure on that Kildare defence. Spills back out here towards Bino MacDonald. Back towards Porrick Clancy, and he's kicked it well. Truly and over the bar. His first point. Laois are back in front. Great entertainment. Fascinating final.
Terrific score. Just what Laois were looking for.
Just over a minute to play. Barry Brennan in for Parkinson. Second half sub. Brennan likewise. And it's on target, and they're 3 points in front. And once again, it's with Damien Hendy setting it up with Brian Lacey, the ex-tip man. Played in the 98 final. Runs onto Glenn Ryan. They're going for the goal. It's Patrick Murray. Murray shooting! Wide. He's put it wide.
Oh, Jerry, you really have to admire the effort they're putting in to try and level this game.
It's incredible. It's all over. And Laois are the champions. This is it again, and that's how near Kildare came to rescuing the tie and taking it to a replay. It's not to be. Laois are through to the quarterfinals. They have won the Leinster Cup for the first time in 57 years.
It's just unbelievable. I'm still out of breath. I thought we'd blown it. I think we were 7 points up, a man up. And it was scary there near the end. They had the momentum, Glenn Ryan, the strength, they were driving through us. Then we got a point, 2 points, 3 points ahead, and the game was over. All I did a shot near the end, it whizzed past the post. Oh, it was just incredible stuff.
After winning, say, minor and under 21 4 or 5 years ago now, it's these young lads have really come through, and geez, I think now if we can look after ourselves and over the next 2 weeks and really go hell for leather, and I think if the people in Laois give it a little bit of space and keep players on the ground, we could give it one hell of a go.
Miko came, and I think if you don't do it for the likes of Miko, you won't do it for anyone. He's been there, done it all, so he got everyone back playing. And, you know, he gave them commitment, and you know the fruits are there to be seen today.
Well, most people here today are looking at Laois winning their first ever Leinster title. With Paddy Cullen from Portarlington, you're looking at Laois winning their fifth Leinster title today.
That's right. Yeah. 36, 37, 38, 46, and today.
My God, you're one of the few that has seen that happen before.
I suppose, yeah.
Did you think it was going to pass you by that you mightn't live to this
I
one?
was born in 25.
1925?
July 25.
So you're 78?
78, about 2 weeks ago, the 5th of July.
You must have been very pleased today.
Oh, brilliant altogether.
Take us back to 1936.
To beat Kildare 4 points in that Leinster final, to beat Cavan 4 points in the semi-final. They were all Ireland champs in the year before.
45.
Yeah, and then Mayo disgraced it. I wouldn't mind only Laois were brought in for 3 weeks special training. It didn't work for anything. And they were brought in and went out in the field the same as wooden men. Mayo jumped over them, now that's the truth.
Hammered them.
I was crying salted tears coming out of it.
Bring it on then to 38 was the next one.
Yeah, 37 was the next one. We had to play, I think we bet loud in that. We had to go to Cork then for the semi-final against Kerry. and we only got a draw there, but kicked 16 wide. And the replay the following Sunday was in Waterford. And I couldn't raise the money to get to it, but I heard of all that went on.
And how would you travel then?
Oh, we used to go on the train.
Hadn't the price of the old train?
No, it
2
was hard
weeks
to
in a
get
row.
money that time,
That's
you
right.
know. A shilling was a shilling them time. But anyhow, Tommy Murphy, Lord of Mercy, was carried off, and Tom Delaney, the fullback, and Kerry only beat him by 1 point.
That's the day Tommy Murphy got the dart.
That's the day, yeah. Mick O'Dyle was the Kildare or the Kerry full forward. We broke up a Cavan full back as well, a fierce tough man.
Well, then the next year.
Next year then we met Kerry in the All-Ireland semi-final in Croke Park. And they beat us by 2 points.
Close one.
Yeah, close one, yeah. And then of course you know
46.
about 46.
46.
Yeah, that was
repeat his days.
that was Tommy Murphy's game. 8 points from centre half back.
Some performance.
8 out of the 10. Yeah.
From centre half back.
That's right.
My God. And then you went through all the next 50 years without winning anything.
Well, it was at 7 Leinster finals since, which they were in. But we always never made it until today.
What did you think back in last October when you heard Miko was coming?
Oh God, I was delighted. I was really delighted. But I'm after seeing about 25 training sessions now in Portland. Any night that he's there, and if the weather's anywhere natural, I'll be up there. But he's an amazing man. The way he varies the training. One night he won't let them solo the ball, nor he won't let them pass the ball. He'll have them short kicking to one another. He keeps varying it. They're as happy as a big family now, that's the truth. He's brilliant.
Well, what did you think of today then?
Oh, I was never as delighted.
Some game.
Delighted. Oh, powerful.
Because Kildare gave it everything.
Oh, God, you'd have to admire them, and they were understaffed as well, a man down, weren't they?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh,
What about the last 3 points though?
Brilliant. I was down the other end now, I couldn't see who really got them, but they were from a very difficult angle, you know.
That's right.
Yeah.
Donald Miller, the sub, Barry Brennan, the sub, and the captain got him.
Yeah, well, I was thinking Barry Brennan should be on now. He's showing up great in training.
Fine fella, isn't he?
Yeah, fine lad.
Well, you're only 78, and you'll live for a long time yet, but you'd nearly die happy.
No, I want All Ireland before I close.
Well, fair play to you, Paddy.
Yeah, Grant, thanks very much. You happy enough now?
Good.
Yeah.
Well, Tom MacDonald, happy man.
Very happy man tonight. Took us 57 years, and by God did we do it in style. I'd say, Jack, we won it twice today. We were 7 points up, and they got it back down, and we win 7 again. And they're very near catching us, but that's a super fit Laois team.
We had to do it the hard way.
Well, it's a tradition of this Laois team. When they were minors, they done it the hard way. Now they have Miko with them, and they're still doing it the hard way. But they're a super team.
Well, you were the father of Bino, and Bino was the star of the underage teams, and a lot of talk about them. You must have thought maybe coming last year, this was all passing these young lads by.
Yes, I felt it was passing us by, and it could very simply have passed us by. I thought the decision to bring in someone from outside. Now, I'm not saying that the boys that were doing it weren't doing the job, but they weren't getting the same respect as Mick O'Dwyer was getting. That's super.
By God, the boys responded to him.
They did. There's no doubt about that. They responded in style. 2 super goals there today, and I believe 12 points from play. 2-12 from play has to be a record in the Leinster final.
That's right.
I don't believe we scored there free.
No, all for 2-13 actually.
2-13. Better still.
What about the 2 goals? The young lad got the first one. Great ball into him.
Yes, the ball came in, and I felt when I seen him stretch for it that he had it under control, and when he turned, he really buried it.
And then the second one, he got the ball again.
Yes.
He slipped a little, he held it up, and he told me after he saw Ross Munnelly with a corner, well, he said he was roared at me, he said. But some pass, some finish then.
I'd have no doubt, but Ross was moving into position, and Bino copped him on it, and it was a goal from there on.
You can't beat youth.
You certainly won't beat youth. It's a young man's game.
Well, we said this Leinster final to do it, but now we haven't won. We want more.
Well, I suppose being starved of success for so long, we want to move on. And who knows?
One day at a time.
One day at a time, Jack. Who knows what will happen now?
Well done, Tom.
Thank you. Now I can go have my pint.
Where's your home base? Father Tom O'Shea, you're a long-time soldier in Laois. You were in Mountmillick, you were on the Heat, and Arles.
40 years to be precise, and I've seen 40 years of defeats. And tonight was the best night and the best evening we had for many, many a day.
And you're a Carlow man.
Yes, and even so, we're proud of the boys. We've known them all for so long and followed them for so long. So it's a real treat. Great credit to Mick, of course, and to the boys and the minor teams too. They've been coming for a long time and they have arrived. And they're going to go places, I think, you know.
Well, it's an all-over team performance, but you have to be happy with the lads from your own parish down there.
Yes.
Bino and Ross.
Very, very happy with those lads because they were altar boys, they were servers, they were involved in the school with them, and so it's really proud to see those young lads. And they'll be great, yeah. They have a great future, haven't they?
Can they go on and go farther?
They all want to play well on the day, you know. That doesn't happen too often, but when it does happen, we can arrive, we can go places. So maybe. We're due a break anyway, so.
And it'll be easy to give sermons for a while.
Pardon? All right,
You can talk about football.
Well, yeah, for a while, but.
Well done, madam.
Thanks for everything. Thank you.
Benny Hunt, you must be one of the proudest men, one of the few survivors from 46.
One of the few, and my heart was in my mouth. I nearly got a heart attack, but fair due, the lads stuck it out, and I'd say they deserved to win, just about. But
the best team won.
The best team won, I'd say, without a doubt. But it was touch and go. We were at the pin of our collar to beat them, weren't we?
Wasn't it hard fought?
Oh, it was hard fought, but fair due to young Miller. He got that point there.
That was a crucial score.
A crucial score, wasn't it?
Yeah.
John Miller, was it?
Donald Miller.
Yeah. And then young Clancy got another one.
Barry Brennan.
What a mighty score, didn't he?
And of course the captain Ian Fitzgerald.
But it wasn't Tom Kelly
Super.
Something out of this world. Did he get the man of the match?
Well, if he didn't, I think he should.
He should, yeah. Well, Lord,
when you were playing against Kildare yourself, you never got it easy.
No, we got hard in 46 as well. Tommy Murphy only that day scored all the frees, but the ref wasn't too easy on us today.
No,
sure.
You weren't impressed.
No, I thought he shouldn't have given them a penalty anyway. We got no score from a free.
No score from a free.
Isn't that unbelievable?
So great achievement, though.
Great achievement. Well, we don't care who we play next. Sure, we don't.
The sky's the limit.
The sky is the limit.
And Benny Hunt is the happiest man here.
Oh, it's a proud moment for me.
Well done, Benny. It's great that you're here to savour it.
Yeah, no, I wanted to come here to meet some of the players and that if I can.
And why not?
And why not, Jack?
Well done.
Yeah, thanks, Jack.
Hello there, everybody. How are you? Come in here to me. Talk to me. How are you, Mick? Well, Mick, proud day.
Oh, great day.
Some performance.
There's some performance, all right. It's very
tough.
They were good and tough, weren't they?
Kildare were good?
Kildare were great, but they were very strong, and it was a tough game. I thought we were gone there for a while, but we came back again. Just shows you the courage they had.
That's right.
You know.
Did you think when Kildare got the penalty, it was turning a bit away from us?
It looked very like it, didn't it?
Yeah.
But see, that's where the character came again.
That's right.
You know.
And what about the young lad?
Sure.
Proud as punch him.
One of our own, sure. I'll leave
well
you
done.
alone.
Well, Imelda, you were dreaming about this day for a long time.
Yes, can't believe it. I just can't believe it. And I'm looking forward to waking up in the morning.
And the flag hanging out the window.
And the flag out the window, yeah, the new one.
Wasn't it a great day?
Great day, absolutely great. And I'm delighted for all the Laois team. They're absolutely brilliant players, every one of them. I'm so proud of the whole lot of them.
Kevin was unlucky, but now with the win, that doesn't matter.
I don't care now once they won. I don't care. I'm so happy for the Laois team that they won, and we can put Kevin sending off behind us.
And the Mana of Laois or the women of Laois can celebrate.
And all the mothers and all the girlfriends and wives that wash their jerseys and mind them and feed them and everything can be proud of every one of them.
Well done, Amanda. Well, Pat Kelly, a great day for the Kelly clan.
A great day for the Kelly clan and a great day for Laois. I thought I'd never see it. I thought I'd never see Laois win the Leinster. I'm very proud of them. Very proud.
From the Kelly point of view, only bit of disappointment was the minors didn't win.
Yeah, the minors, and they could have won if they had to put in another bit of an effort, because they weren't that far away now. You know, they weren't too far off, but I suppose Colin won't mind. He'd like to win the Leinster all right, especially with Tom and Stephen would want. Like, Stephen has two medals, and it would be nice.
Listen, Tom playing some football.
He's playing very well. Very well. He's straight up the field. Yeah, he's very good now. He's really after coming on in leaps and bounds.
And Stephen's just waiting there for the chance to get back in.
Stephen will be back in. He's went through an old bad stage there, but he'll be back. You don't become a bad footballer overnight. No, he'll be back.
And what about your other clubman, Joe Higgins, Noel Garvin?
Joe Higgins is a second cousin of mine.
I'm sure, is he?
Oh, he is, yeah. Second cousin.
Noel Garvin's not related.
No,
You can't claim them all. You can't claim them all, pal.
Only he's a Joseph man, but I'd be a Chrissy man.
Oh, you're a Chrissy man.
And
That's right.